Yo, man. What's up with y'all out there in the YouTube world, man? It's your boy Big Scoop, man. And today, man, hey, we doing it a little bit different, you feel me? Today, it's a little, you know what I'm saying, update slash interview. We still gonna do an interview and ask questions, but it's an update. For those that know me, you know what I'm saying, I go by Big Scoop, blogger, all that good stuff. But today we about to be touching some topics with Rhymes, the real Delta baby, man. So I'm gonna bring him up here real quick and let him introduce himself. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, what up, Brody?
Yo, what's up with you, man? What's up with you?
Hey, nothing, man. Shoot, hey, I've been tapped in with everything with you, man, since the last time we talked, bruh. So we definitely got a lot to talk about.
For sure. We definitely do.
So before we get into this mug, man, for the people that, you know what I'm saying, haven't seen you, and for the new people that is coming in that see you, let them know where they can find you at.
Man, you can find me on Instagram at the Delta Baby. You can find me on TikTok at the Delta Baby. Facebook gonna be the government, you know what I'm talking about? Frederick Rhymes the third, you feel me? Uh, Everything is in my link tree. So yeah, and YouTube is Rhymes the Real Delta Baby. I'm actually right now, it seems like I'm probably distracted a bit, but I'm actually sending a message out to all my people on Facebook telling them to tap into the live. So yeah, man. But that's where y'all can reach me at.
All right, we back, man. Somebody, hey, having some little difficulties, you feel me? But
For sure, for
we
sure.
back at it though. So look, I know you introduced yourself and all that, cause I was still paying attention to everything else. But y'all can follow me on IG at BigSchool_TV. So with that being said, man, I know people that's in the comments, y'all can ask questions too as we going through this and all that good stuff. So, how has life been, man, since the last interview that we had with you, man?
Man, life been blessed, man. Life been blessed. Just keeping my foot on the pedal. Diving deeper into my bag. And just elevating. Well, it's elevating the platform that we already had. Brewing the last time me and you talked. So it's been good.
Hey, I'm already knowing because since the last time, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to get this video footage in there, but the little program ain't trying to convert it over. So y'all gonna have to check this mug out on Instagram or something in the story or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? We seen that you had opened up for Jacquees, man. And we already know that Jacquees was one of your favorite artists and so on. So tell us how it was, opening up for Jacquees and how the whole experience was.
Yeah, man. It was a like I said, it was a full circle moment for real. Like you said, he's always been one of my biggest, inspirations. So, and just always somebody I identify with, just because obviously, he young black, got the dreads, he sang with me. So, and truly a big fan of his, man. So, you know, I always say like my full circle moment, will be complete. Had a taste of it there that they got when I got to open up for him. But I always say like my full circle moment would be like, when I get to get a collaboration with him, because I know like Chris Brown and Usher and all these people, like they gonna be on people Mount Rushmores when they come to R&B artists and etc. But for
Right.
me, like if I had a choice of one artist to work with, it'll be him, just off the strength of like the personal history. So, uh, yeah, man, it was a great experience, and the crowd was rocking with me for real. You know, it instilled new confidence in me. And it was cool like to see how it inspired also some people that I ain't gonna say you could say look up to me a sense of that just see me along my journey, and they know what that meant for me. So when you make certain moves, it's meaningful to your people and it motivates them and gets them going too. So it was a great moment, man.
True. Okay, so I see some comments coming in. Let me put that down real quick. And we going to pull these mugs up. We got Brianna. Brianna says, "Where are you from?"
Well, I'm from born and raised in Mississippi. Born in Greenville, Mississippi. I grew up around Jackson. Um, yes, stayed there for 22 years, and then uh, my brother that I still live with now, my brother Shane, back in 2020, he reached out to me with a music opportunity, and that led to me coming to Ohio. So, I've been in Ohio. off and on for the past 4 or 5 years. I was in Atlanta for a little bit too, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm from. But I always rep Mississippi though, like Mississippi where I'm from. You know, what I'm talking about mud baby. That's where Delta baby come from.
Hey, cause I ain't gonna lie, when I first found out you was out here, I'm like, man, how this nigga out here? And this nigga ain't check in. Like, nigga, I
Nah,
could have been in your video or something.
on baby, on
I'm
baby, that's
telling you.
something.
Okay, so all right, now since the last time we asked you about collabs and all that, is there any collabs that we should be expecting that you already got cooking up in the works that is with industry people that you already didn't talked with, that y'all got some in the works that you can talk about, that you know what I'm saying, have going,
Uh,
or is you still working on some?
well, like I said, it's two main ones right now. I'm not. One is with a African artist called TML Vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, yeah, it's with him and well, Nigerian artist. He's very big over there in Nigeria, like crazy fan base. His sound, his artistry is crazy in itself. Like I love the wave that he on. I love what he brings to the game. You know what I'm talking about. And also just as a fan of music, you know, that's a whole different culture and etc. But as a fan of music, like it's cool and dope and interesting for me. Like not only to be a fan of a whole culturally different sound, but to be able to collaborate with that. So me and him got something in the works. And also T Real. I'm not sure if you're familiar with T Real,
Woo!
but yeah, the R&B artist. Me and him actually cooked up on the song. We did the song last year, but it's finna get rolled out here soon. So doing the main two for right now.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, you get that one out there with T. Hey, cause that nigga he cold for it. That nigga's the new Mo
Yeah,
3 to me. I mean, he can't nobody fill Mo 3 position, but if I had to pick a nigga, it would be him.
tight. Nah, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, yeah. We got some cooked up. The people gonna
Uh,
like it.
okay, okay. So the last time, which I see it in the comments right now, it's scrolling through there. They asked, "What is your industry like? Is you signed right now? Is you signed to anybody right now, or are you
Uh,
still doing your own thing right now?"
yeah, I'm doing everything is all me, man. I ain't no manager, no nothing. I mean, things are getting to that level to where like definitely you want that team around you to help, elevate you and make the right moves and capitalize off of. But things been going, I ain't gonna lie, things been going crazy right now for me. You know what I'm talking about? Just when it comes to like this last video drop and just the virality I've been seeing. At first, it used to just be primarily just TikTok where I was getting all my movement from. Facebook would hit here and there, but now Facebook been going crazy. TikTok been going crazy. Instagram starting to catch on to the wave. Now I got a video on there, the music video. Every day it's going up another 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views. It's at like 160,000 now. And then YouTube, the video and the original video. Like I'm finna hit 1 million views on my first video on YouTube. So
Okay.
yeah, so nah, I ain't got no team, but it's about that time we definitely looking to put some people in position to take this thing to the next level though. But as of right now, it's all me at every step, just like it had been for the past 8 years.
True, true. Hey, I mean, shit. From the looks of it, shoot, you doing good though, man. Because I'm telling you, I've been checking out on everything, bro. Since the last time we talked, man,
Yeah,
I've been on your TikTok on TikTok. I've been on your Instagram. I've been on your YouTube. Shoot, I've been playing your videos on other platforms for people telling them like, yeah, man, check him out. Like
yeah,
that boy Trill right there. I just introduced Trill to your actual music like day before yesterday.
for real.
He just getting in tune with you.
Hey, I appreciate you, Trill. Appreciate you, my boy.
Telling you. Cause he was messing with that conversations.
All that let's have a conversations.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
messing with that, man.
that's really that early 2000s, with vibe, but it's a real message to that. That's a real message I was speaking about in that song. So I'm glad he rocking with that one.
I'm telling you. So now let's talk a little bit about your record, All I Ask, which that's my favorite song. You feel me?
Yeah.
I be singing that to all the. I don't be asking for too much. I be singing that to all the females, man. I'm lit. I'm telling you, bro.
Bro,
So
wow.
look, we gonna put them down because I'm just gonna go straight off the
Oh
dome
no,
with this one.
I'm asking for too much. Just somebody that's gonna let me show 'em better. You know what I'm talking about? That has me going crazy.
Okay, we got people in Stitch, Patchwell. What's up, Stitch? Uh, yeah, let's talk about the All Our Ass record, man, because you know what I'm saying. We're gonna rewind back. We're gonna rewind back a little bit for the people that is coming in. You know, you could tell them about your record, All Our Ass, how you came up about it, when
Yeah,
you made it, who produced it, so on.
for sure, for sure. Well, when it comes to the record, all I ask is it's crazy. Like I said, it's having this. The song has continuously had viral moments. You know, over I dropped it in 2022, so technically this is like the fourth year of it getting pushed. Like in the sense of 2022, you know, the initial drop. You got 2023. Had some more viral moments in 2023. Then at the end of 2023, leading into the beginning of 2024, like I had the most virality that I ever seen to that point. Like, we hit a billion views on a couple clips of the songs on TikTok and etc. But I mean, as an artist, like I said, I wrote the song in 2021. So as an artist, like I love the song, but I got so much music that I've made since then that artistically, you know, I be past it and be ready to focus and push some other songs, which I have done over the years. But it's just like the love that that song receives from people is undeniable. Like I said, every year is always a new wave. Even like I'll really be pushing some new songs, some new music, and etc. And I'll just post a clip of that video, of that song just cause, you know what I'm talking about? Just like, and it'll still go dumb. So I knew that I had to finally put a music video out for it and, give it a big push like it deserved because once again, even after years, it continuously kept building up on its own, even when I wasn't focused on the song anymore. Uh,
Right.
but as far as like how the song came together, I mean, like I said, it's simply put, just going through my turmoils and my trials and tribulations when it comes to love, and trying to be that man that shows a different narrative of what a relationship with a man can be. Trying to show a different narrative, a different side of men, contrary to the popular belief. You know what I'm talking about? That we can be genuine too. As a man that just want to pour into a woman, etc. So anyway, I was just speaking from my heart when it came to that. I was sitting in the car outside of a movie theater right down the street from where I stay now, and yeah, man, just sitting in the car outside the movie theater. It was hot outside. I'm in the car chilling with my shirt off. I'm just writing it. You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of how the song came to be. Like I wrote the song over a few months. Like I wrote the chorus. I was like, ooh, that chorus hard, but I couldn't figure out the rest. In like a couple months, the rest came to me, and then put the song out a couple months after that, and you know, yeah.
Okay, okay.
But it's one thing I will say though. It's funny. Like I didn't think this song was gonna be like the one that it's gonna be my best song. Like I remember I dropped this song, another song called Pilot at the time, and I was putting all my energy and etc. into Pilot. I was like, all I ask, cool, it's a good song. Like I feel like it's a real good song, but I was like Pilot gonna be the one, or these other songs gonna be the one. But then all I asked, motherfucker, was just like, nah, nigga, hey, stop
That's that
sleeping.
one.
You feel me?
Cause I'm telling you, when I heard that Pain one that you just recently put out, I was like, oh shit, hold on. And nigga
Mm.
on the song with this one.
Oh yeah, that T Pain remix, yeah. I still got some more stuff like lined up for that too, like a video shooting some more stuff. But yeah,
I'm telling you, you should do that. You should do something to that. When it comes to you by Friday.
when it comes to You by Friday.
Yup.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that'll be dope. That'll be dope.
I
One
think.
that one that I got my eyes on is A Real You by Young Blue. He dropped the album. It's not like a real popular song, I'm guessing. But no, I got my eyes on doing a remix on that bit. I believe I'll go crazy on it. I'm
Shoot,
gonna
look,
I'm gonna do some
now that you
Lord stuff too.
now that you just said it, you got to now, cause you got people in here listening, so now you ain't got no other choice but to.
Nah, fact, can't go back.
I'm telling you. So, okay, let me see what they saying in the comments. Trill says that song goes hard. He was talking about the conversations.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it, brother.
Okay, we got Trill. We got a question from Brianna. Brianna says, when would you go on tour and who would you pick to go on there with you?
when I go on tour, who would I pick? I want to go. I want to set up. I'm actually in the midst of setting up a tour for this year. I've been looking at my. I be paying attention to my comments when when I be on live. Just my comments on my post. I've been looking at my biggest cities when I look at my stats and stuff like that. So I'm like looking at doing. I know like for sure like Chicago, Atlanta, North Carolina, Dallas or Houston, and then like one more.
Hmm.
I'm looking at setting up a tour like probably around uh October. You feel me? September, October.
Yeah.
I mean that'll probably get moved up or become a bigger thing. Like I said, we on a big wave right now, so you know, we might have a big. I feel like, and I know a big shift is gonna come soon. That's probably gonna make that be sooner, and like I said, bigger than what I just, instead of 6 cities, it might be 10. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm definitely, I'm already looking at doing that. And when it comes to who I want to go to on tour with, shit, Jacquees, bro. Like I don't know, Jacquees. I let her go on tour with like Tink, like just be an opener for them.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. I really been fucking with Tink lately. She a female, even though she be dogging niggas in all her songs, she tough, bro.
I ain't
you
gonna
know.
lie though. Shoot. To me, I feel like man, the sky's the limit, man. Anything could happen, man. You done
Yeah.
already done did a show with Jacquees where you didn't perform. You know what I'm saying? You done already did that, so who knows what you could do, man?
Yeah,
You know what
I,
I'm
I
saying?
want another artist. Let me throw up in there. He not that known, but his name is Raheem. He like a Canadian artist. He used to be signed to. He used to be signed to. He might still be signed to like Summer Walker's. She got her own label or something like that. And he got a
Right.
song like "Say You Love Me Regardless of the shit I've done. You love this." He got another song that's real popular. It's called "Fed Up." And he's a sex song. He be like, love me like you fed up. It's pretty well known, but I like to go on a thing with him too. I feel like our vibes are mesh.
True shit.
That song
Hey,
give us a man the music and
I,
stuff.
me
Hey, I
personally.
appreciate that Stitch. Appreciate you, Stitch.
Oh, okay. I see you was reading it too. All right, but uh, but yeah, like I feel like yeah, like man, anything you jump on, I feel like what I'm saying it'll pop for you for sure. Cause
Yeah.
I done went back and started listening to some of your old shit that I done found on YouTube, and I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, I fuck with this one, but my main ones that I fuck with right now, all I ask, conversations, Pluto,
Yeah.
the Year Glow.
Yeah.
It's
Glow.
a couple more too, but them ones I definitely got them on repeat on the day to day.
Yeah.
Even
It's
when a
like
nigga be at work.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna like start pushing that Yeah Glow again too. Like I just shot like a whole bunch of promo clips to it just cause I feel like I was in my head too much. Like I know I can come crazy with the rapping side. I just be overthinking like how to introduce it to the people. You feel me? You know
True.
what I'm talking about? But like that Pluto, that Yeah Glow, I know both of them is just like I definitely feel like Pluto got a potential to be a hit just like All I Ask, just a whole different market. You feel me? Cause even like my own mama, and she don't even like rap for real. You know what I'm talking about? She don't like all that what they be saying. But I mean, when I dropped Pluto last year, like she had went crazier over that song than she had ever did in any of my R&B songs. And this, she don't even like rap. You
Damn.
feel me? But she was like, "Boy, this the one." You know what I'm talking about? I just feel like I will admit as an artist, like I should have gave it a better push. But no, I'm glad to hear that though. You know what I'm talking about? Because them definitely some songs that like I want to revamp, but also like I've been cooking up more shit like them. You feel me?
True.
So I'm probably gonna like end up dropping a project. Like I'm probably gonna what I got in mind is to do like a might still drop a summer project next month, or like a drop a project of some R&B shit like August September, like a EP. Then after that, you know what I'm talking about, just hit them with a whole rap project. You know what I'm saying? Just complete switch up type shit.
Well, shoot, since we talking about that and you want to revamp some, what I'm saying? I do promo, and since you on here, when this interview end, I want you to send me the clip from your TikTok of one of them songs, and I'll promote that mug for you all
For
year, bro.
sure. For
I'll
sure.
post that
Appreciate
bitch on my page because that's what I'm starting to do right now for people that's artists and stuff. And when I do interviews with them, I post it on my page. Um, I got like a couple little media pages that I'm connected with. So when I post my stuff, it also posts it on those other 5 pages also. So it's gonna be in like New Orleans, Florida, a couple other places.
you.
But You know what I'm saying? When you do that, you can send me whatever one you want me to promote, and I'll post that mug today. Shoot it out to all the other pages and get that mug, promoting out.
Bet, man. Bet.
Oh, for sure. But okay, so I got like a couple more questions before we get up out of here, and then we do got a video to show them. Uh, so somebody asked me, and they said, "What is something that a music artist should focus on when doing self promotion?"
That's a good question. Um, Let me see what is my focus right now. What's something that ourselves should focus on while doing music promotion? It's so many ways I can go with this. That's why I'm kind of stumped. But I don't know. You always got like the common things like consistency, etc. Woo woo woo. Um, I would say what I've been starting to do more is like I'll see what works somebody else and flip it into my own thing. Like even like to be honest, like the all I ask video, um, that's been going crazy. But not like the actual video, but like the snippets that I've been posting on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and etc. It's not just the video. Obviously, we all put like a little caption up there to try to grab people's attention.
Right.
And the caption is like, when I get married, please play this song. What a, you know, that's been resonating with a lot of people. I dropped that bit hit 3 million views. Another clip of it on Facebook hit 1.7 million. But the whole marriage theme of time, like relating the song to marriage, has been taking a whole narrative of its own, and people are saying like they putting this in a wedding playlist and etc. So I definitely think like it ain't just the video and the song that helped blow it up. It's that caption that I got, and I got the idea for that caption. It's crazy. Like one of my fans tagged me in this female singer's post, and they was like, "Y'all should definitely collab." And I'm be real, that was one of her captions on there. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, "Let me try it on mine," because that actually happened last year too, when I did when I had like my biggest viral moment before this one, on TikTok last year, like when the song was going crazy. Uh, yeah, I had saw like, and it's a day that it's crazy. When I saw it, it was a day that I was feeling like kind of depressed and bad. Actually had tears in my eyes, like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, if you might know I got something. Then I saw this post and I was just like, okay, let me try to respin that. And then when I respent it, you know what I'm talking about, my shit took off. And it's sometimes it be stuff as simple as just like the caption you put on the screen, or I don't know. So keep your eyes open is what I'm saying. Be aware, pay attention to comments. Sometimes I'll get a comment on the video and I'm like, man, this is this person talking about their personal experience or feeling towards the song. But that'll be a
Yeah.
good caption. That'll be a good something that I can build off of and promote this. So yeah, that's something kind of ingenuitive that I've just now started doing.
Okay. Cause I ain't gonna lie, engagement and that's something that I didn't notice like over time. Like one of my homeboys, he told me he was like, "Bruh, you gotta start engaging with these people because man, engagement is everything. Man, if you ain't engaging with them, they
Oh
not gonna
yeah,
come to your pages all like that."
it be hard some days because some days like you might mentally or emotionally like just really just not be in a place to. Or
Yeah.
like I said, like me, I still work a job. I be having this and this get going, so it'd be hard. Like especially now, like my content been doing some good numbers, so the amount of comments and things to engage with is a lot. But I definitely try my best to like go through and reply to everybody and let everybody know how much I appreciate them. I even try to always be personal. Like if their name is Jessica, hey, Jessica, appreciate you. I try to like remember certain, I try to remember the people to the best of my ability. If they like, if somebody's like, man, I just went through this and this and that, or man, I hope that one day I can find that love instead of just being like, appreciate you for listening to my song. I'd be like, you will find that love one day. I really, I feel where you coming from. You know what I'm talking about? Might even have like a little personal conversation with them within the comments. So, no, definitely engagement is essential for sure, for sure. It can be difficult. It's not as simple as I feel like people think it is, even if you just replying back, because like replying back is time, and you might not mentally be in a space to goddamn sit up here and be texting a whole bunch of people back or commenting and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely get it in when you can. Uh, Brianna said I better pick DC. I will, man. Don't you feel me?
Hey,
And
cause she's
okay,
out there in DC.
yeah, I see she got another question as well about would I take my family on the road? Yeah, I'll take my family on the road. I ain't gonna lie. Well, yeah, yeah, I'll take my family. I'll take my family for sure. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. He said he'd definitely take him out there. So that, hey, that's cool for real though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in my days when I used to do music, you know what I'm saying? I remember my sister used to be in the crowd with the little camcorder, like
yeah,
recording all the stuff. And
yeah,
a little fun fact, I remember back in the day when I was, doing my little thing, I remember the music messed up.
yeah,
I'm like, yo, like what they doing up there? Like these niggas up there DJing it or what? Like, nah, nigga, that shit was just messed up on their end. So my
yeah,
sister, she got it was like, do it a cappella. I'm like, all right. So I was rocking with it. I had to get through it, but my sister was my biggest inspiration to get over that. And instead of me just being like, man, just let me get up out of here. Like, nah, I stayed there and just
yeah.
acapella it out.
Now that's hard, like you said. You know, at any given moment, bro. Regardless, like she gonna be out there with that camera recording, and that support, that love, like that be necessary. So, nah, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
Yup. Okay. So see, I had something I wanted to say, but I slept at reading these damn comments. But so let's talk a little bit of, when if I think about that question, I'll come back to that one before we get out of here. Who was the production team that shot the All Eyes video?
The production team that shot it, it was Elevated Pixels. It's the production company, and that's a partnership between my bro Matt Smith, who shoots a majority of my videos and content, and Karina Westfall, both who are located here in Columbus, Ohio. I would recommend them to any body in need of any type of media content, uh, videography, whether it's weddings, commercials, you know, films, obviously music videos and etc. But don't think it's confined to just music videos. Like, as you can see, the quality that they put on that the all ass video I was blown away when I saw the end result. And they put so much effort and thought into like all of the shots and etc. So it's always a pleasure working with them. So yeah, Elevated Pixels, and like I said, independently, because they work together, as a partnership, but they also work together independently. So just to make sure independently they get their flowers. Once again, that's Matt Smith. That is MS Visuals uh, on Instagram, and you got Karina Westfall, and her Instagram is Director CC. It's like
Oh,
they got like some little underscores and stuff in there, but you type that in, you'll find them.
okay. All right. So shoot, now that we got that out the way and all that, shoot, if you want to do the
Hey,
honors, man, you could do the honors and
hey,
introduce your video.
hello, wait. I want to say something because I just saw Stitch said that happened to him too when he was
Oh,
performing.
so wait,
Hey,
see,
but
I
look, I
ain't.
ain't gonna lie, that happened to me. They happened to me too, but like I ain't play that bit smooth like y'all. Like I was like 18 or 19, I was performing back in my college, and I'm singing, and my music went out for a second, but I ain't play that shit smooth. Like I looked back to the beach, I was looking dumb in here. I looked back at bro, like what the fuck, like what I'm about to do? They was just like awkward as hell for a couple of seconds. Then they started it back, and I went back to singing. Like I ain't play it smooth at all. But yeah,
I'm telling you. Cause bruh, when stuff like that happen, you be like, man, should I just walk off this motherfucker and leave? Or
yeah.
should I just thug it out?
And I was just a year in the game. Then I've been doing it 8 years now. Like I was 19. I'm back at my college. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, though. But all right, you feel me? We're gonna get into the video. So once again, man, this is Rhymes, the Real Delta baby. My number one song, All I Ask, has been making waves everywhere. And that's, just thanks to y'all and God, you feel me? I'm just a vessel. I'm blessed to have been able to, allow this music, allow these melodies, allow these, this soul tying storylines to flow through me and etc. But I wouldn't have been able to do that without one him. And once again, like y'all being receptive of it and showing me so much love and support. Uh, y'all honestly don't know how much it means to me because I really pour my all into this. So once again, man, this video go crazy. It's a move for real. Let's get into it. Let's watch it.
Yes, sir. And here y'all go, man. Rhymes. All I ask.
I don't be asking for too much. Just somebody who gon' let me show 'em better. I'm tryna put you on game, level you up. Keep a smile on your face, show your true love. Somebody I can see the world with, and never want for other women. Cause in my eyes, she's too perfect. Somebody I can hold at night. Love so right, swear that's all I ask. If I'm honest, I've been lonely for a while now. God's daughter, I'm just tryna bless your child now. Won't divide to give her all of my attention. Come here, baby, let me cater to your wishes. The simple things that you deserve, oh girl. The simple things, that's why I cherish her, oh. Like the way we vibe and the way she loves. I'ma show her that she's worth it with no problem. Just only you and me together. Somebody by my side to share a bond so tight, girl. Just wanna you and me forever. And on those nights she cried, I'll always wipe those eyes, girl. Cause I done been there before, so I got you. When it's hard, you won't face it alone. I don't know who she is, but she's out there. Won't you come turn my place to a home? Cause I don't be asking for too much. Just somebody who gon' let me show 'em better. I'm tryna put you on game, level you up. Keep a smile on your face, show your true love. Somebody I can see the world with, and never want for other women. Cause in my eyes, she's too perfect. Somebody I can hold at night. Love so right, swear that's all I ask. It's so hard to find a girl nowadays. Too many people stuck up in their ways, and everybody tryna be so heartless. Women colder than the niggas that had dogged them. A problem when I try to put my heart out there for no reason. Try to show I'm genuine and always sending pieces. Try to show I'm better just to realize I'm too sweet. And guess a lame nigga be the type of man she needs. And reassurance ain't a problem. I understand if you got traumas, understand if you so guarded. Cause your last love left you broken. In spite of that, I would still treat you right. Cause I done been there before, so I got you. When it's hard, you won't face it alone. I don't know who she is, but she's out there. Won't you come turn my place to a home? Cause I don't be asking for too much. Just somebody who gon' let me show 'em better. I'm tryna put you on game, level you up. Keep a smile on your face, show your true love. Somebody I can see the world with, and never want for other women. Cause in my eyes, she's too perfect. Somebody I can hold at night. Love so right, swear that's all I ask. Just wanna you and me together. Just wanna you and me forever.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that mug was heat, bruh. So look,
Yeah, Sarsky.
yeah. With that being said, man, shoot, let the people know where they can find you at once again, man, before we get about this mug. And shoot,
Well,
anything
let
else
me,
that you want to promote and tell them, man, go ahead and throw that mug out there for them.
well, before we hop off, I wanna we got Jay in the chat. They said what made me want to start doing music. So let me just chop it up with them right quick.
Yep, you can do that.
But nah, like my music journey, it started like I always sang. I don't know. I wrote my first song like when I was like I don't know. I just discovered I can sing when I was like 9 out of the blue, and I actually wrote my first song back then. And it's kind of funny that I'm like actually pursuing music now because it was called "Get Ready" because we're on our way, and it was like "Get ready, cause we're on our way. We're on our way to make an adventure. Get ready, cause we're on our way." Then I said some shit like, "Pack your bags, cause you never know. We can become international superstar R's." That's how I used to sing it, man. Star R's.
And it's the word
But like,
R
I don't
R
know, but I
R.
was just saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, like I was in the choir in middle school. I was in the choir in church. I was in the choir in high school. And when I went to college, I was in like three different choirs. I was in the all men's choir. I was in the mixed ensemble, and I also was in the AASO gospel choir that was led by a good friend of mine, Jacoby Darty. One of the most amazing singer that I've ever heard live and in person. I sing, he sang. It's a difference. He got SANG. You know what I'm talking about? I love my vocals, but that boy's something different. So yeah, man. I just always loved to sing and I wanted to be around it. But I still at that point never knew I was gonna do music. But once again, my freshman year of college, I went through my first heartbreak. Also, like college was whooping my ass, and you know, as a grown man looking back at it, I ain't really had nothing to feel quote unquote depressed about. But I was going through a phase of, I would say, depression at the time, and uh man, I had gotten a music group with a couple of my homeboys that was tight in college. And shit, I barely was on any of the songs. Like I'd be in the background singing for like 2 seconds, but I was just happy as hell to be in the studio and hitting the studio and stuff like that. I sing one line like "Ooh yeah," and I'd be telling everybody, "Listen to my song, bro." They be like, "Where you at?" They be like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "That ooh, you heard that ooh yeah in the back, ain't it? Yeah, that's me. Where that? Yeah,
Hey,
that little ooh." So but that kind of got me, introduced to it. The producer we used to chord with, which was cool back at the time. It's still cool now. His name was Algino, and Algino he produced a lot of stuff for Young Blue, Rallo Rodriguez. He had been around Migos and etc. So to be like fresh into college, and those names were super big back then, and to be recording with somebody who was connected to them, like all that was inspiring and cool. And yeah, like so since I just had that introduction to actually doing music instead of just singing, um, in the midst of going through that depression in those dark times, I just began to like resort to music being my outlet. Even though I actually sucked at writing at first. Like I remember going to one show and there was like another R&B singer there singing, and he had like his own whole original song, and I hadn't been able to write a full song of my own at that point. And I was just like, man, how was he able to do this? Like, to write a chorus and a hook and then a second verse, and it all makes sense and sound good. How can he write this? Because I was trying to write at the time and I just wasn't able to. But anyway, just in that mental and emotional space I was in, and a lot of them times, like when I should have been in class, bro, I was just in a dorm room, just sitting by myself, confined with those feelings, and but I just began to be able to articulate, what I felt like through the music. You feel me? Through the lyrics, through the melodies, and that's where my journey started. And then, like after my freshman year of college, I dropped my first song that summer. I remember I dropped it like July 27th. I'm good with remembering dates. It was my first song called Too Deep, and it was about the girl that broke my heart. And then, yeah, from that moment, I knew I had something special. But shout out to Cool KM. He was the first guy that I actually recorded with that, like, cause I didn't love that Too Deep song, and I was still questionable, like, can I actually do this, man? You know what I'm talking about? But that's when I realized how important your engineer was, cause I recorded on him for the first time, but then I was like, oh, okay, this is how my music can sound. This is how I envision it sounding. It wasn't me not being able to sing or me being trash, even though I had a lot of room to grow. Like, shout out to KM, bro. If it wasn't for him, I'd never be here. Shout out to KM, and now I've been locking in with my boy Dylan Young, Young Deal out here at Fremont Studios, a lot in Ohio. So,
true, true. Shoot, cause hey, when I had back then the end, because like you said, the engineers, you never know how much they put into it until y'all actually into that studio and they actually cooking up all your stuff and making sure that it sound right.
hmm
I'm telling you, man, they be it be a lot. We just gotta just lay the vocals down. All they gotta do is they gotta mix it, master it, make sure everything sound right, make sure ain't nothing in the background, all that. Like they gotta do a whole lot. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them engineers
big
and
shout
all
out,
that.
boy. Big shout out to them boys, man.
Oh yeah, and I can't forget that. You said that you had that one spot in there. I remember, like you said, he was like trap girl, trap girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had that spot in that song too. I was thinking about that too recently. I was like, oh yeah, he did say that about that one song last time
yeah.
we talked.
Check girl, check girl.
So if it wasn't for you getting into that group and doing just them lines, you probably would have been like, yeah, this ain't me. I'ma just work. Let me, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it started at with those
Man,
two them little lines.
really, shit. If it wasn't for that girl breaking my heart, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, which is, I don't know, like some of the most traumatizing and some of the, if I'm just being vulnerable, what I'm talking about, so even some of the things that I might dislike about myself or hold resentment against personally, or like events in life that truly like, put me down and even may have taken years to recover from, uh, they are the reason for my success. You know what I'm talking about? Like that girl broke my heart in college. She's the reason that she essentially I always sang, but I was never. I'm not like Beyonce or Jacquees or Michael Jackson and that knew they was gonna be stars and wanted to sing in front they was little. Like I wouldn't, I just wanted to be in college singing in the choir. You feel me?
bro.
I was always like academically, I was like a little nerd for real in high school, middle school, growing up. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be a doctor, or engineer, or something. I'm focused on that in football, but I wasn't that good. You feel me? So, and shout out to her. You feel me? Like shout out. I mean, it's I don't know. It's other, like even something that when my brother passed away. What I'm talking about, as much as that hurt me and cut me, I was able to make something beautiful and write a song about him that has been able to make his own waves and touch so many people across the world. And so it's just like uh, a lot of my pain I've been able to shift into something beautiful.
Yeah,
Uh, so yeah, man. So yeah, for sure. But yeah, if it wasn't for them boys, yeah, because I wouldn't have even known like what an engineer is, what a studio is. I wouldn't have known where to start with shit for real.
I'm telling you, like you said, man. If it wasn't for you having that pain, you probably wouldn't have had a lot to put into your songs. Cause
Even
I know exactly what you talk about.
even all I ask, you know what I'm talking about? Or you said let's have a conversation. Like, what is all I ask about? Like, it's me talking about how I'm longing for this love. So to be longing for something that means you have to have been deprived from it.
True.
You know what I'm talking about? Or if I was like back then, I used to be a little insecure, like, I used to feel like I was too nice or whatever. So I was just like, if I was that player ass nigga that wish I was, you feel me? You wouldn't have this song. Cause I'm not finna be thinking like that. You know what I'm talking about? So, but I'm just saying that's an example, like something I ain't like about myself, but still like really that's what makes me me. You know what I'm talking about? That's what makes me an artist. Like that's what gives me a perspective and the ability to write these songs and stories that people in the world need to hear. But
Right.
people like, you know what I'm talking about? So also it like caused me to, you feel me, be more secure than myself and all that. So yeah, bro, it's a lot to it, but yeah, man, I'm just thankful for the journey, bro.
Big facts, man. Gotta be thankful for all the blessings to come, man. And shoot, I
Yeah,
already know it's gonna be more blessings on top of blessings coming your way, man.
for sure, for sure. Well, we up, my boy. We
Hey,
up.
I'm telling you.
Just like OKC up and finna get that dub and six. You know what I'm saying? We up.
Hey,
I don't know who
tight.
you going for.
Hey, nigga, only way I'm going is up, nigga. That's the where we trying to go. What you mean?
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah.
So yeah, man. Shoot, we about to check out this thing, man. Let them know your IG one more time before we get up out of here.
Once again, my IG is at the Delta Baby. TikTok is at the Delta Baby. YouTube Rhymes the Delta Baby. Facebook, Frederick Rhymes the Third. The whole
Yee.
government. I be trying to figure out how to get it changed. Facebook don't be going. They be like, "Sir, that's not on your ID. Your shit stay
Man,
the same."
bro. Hey, I'll tell you on the back end.
All right, bet. But yeah, though.
So yeah, make sure y'all tap into all his platforms, man. Check out his single All I Ask. And shoot, if y'all follow him on Instagram from here, make sure y'all turn on the post notifications because you never know, man. He might drop something new. And you want to stay in tune with that, man. So if y'all like what y'all heard today in that video, and y'all liked everything he said, man, make sure y'all go follow him on all platforms and stay in tune with him. Oh, shoot, hold on. Somebody said something else. Okay, let's pull this up real quick before we get up. We could definitely answer that one.
No, he was talking about when he was talking about when it happened to him.
Oh shit, matter of fact, it's coming up late on my end. Then, all right. Well, with that being said, man, y'all follow me on Instagram too at bigscoot_TV. Hit that subscribe button, man. Check us out. And shoot, man, it's your boy Big Scoot and Rhymes, man, and we checking up out this mug. You feel me?